Hello everybody, Mikey there, Panzernator here with Hearts. I said the wrong thing. With Stellaris. So what do we have here? What we have here is, well, I found a new mod for the color reversal. The gold doesn't look gold, but sector map mode works. So we'll run with this one and see what happens.
Anomaly found.
Ooh, at first glance, this new anomaly. At first glance, this planet does not seem capable of supporting living beings, but nevertheless, you have detected life signs emanating from somewhere beneath its frozen surface. Yes, research anomaly, please. Grinding lattice. Athena 3 is crisscross overlapping mineral composite bands that are elevated above the harsh surface by tall, flexible pylons. Clearly of alien origin and constantly agitated by atmospheric winds, the pylons sway and the overlapping bands rub together to produce sonic waves to humans in audible frequencies. Science Officer Tullus Nippius reports some trouble isolating this audio from the natural background noise of the planet, but also notes that the mineral bands could, so should we choose, be broken down and efficiently recycled by the Roman Empire. Minerals. Translation. We found a bunch of rocks that we can use. Okay, so we have the Blorg. We want to expand in this direction. Cut them off.
System reconnaissance completed.
Lundin, maybe. Alright. Deep, let's see. Optical sensors isolate a cluster of shapes of the barren surface of Athena 5A, or Athena Va, as I've called these things, that could be buildings. Research. Deep scans of Jared 4 have revealed a large ocean heated. We'll look at that later. Oceans heated by hydrothermal vents beneath the ice mantle covering its surface. Science Officer Tilla Labinas dispatched the probes from the Panzer Marine Ptolemy that drilled through several miles of thick ice and found the water below teeming with what appears to be life. We will need more resources to conduct a thorough study of the many unique life forms inhabiting this ocean. Mount Deep Sea Expedition, and ooh, look, a mega structure. Ooh, a strategic coordination center. Okay, that'd be good to have. I don't really know how we'll get there, considering. Well, maybe if we go through, I don't know. I feel like we might have one by the time we get to it, but that's fine. It's good to know it's there. Good to know all this other stuff is going on. And also good to know everything else. So, research agreement between the Blorg and anomaly. Okay, just generic anomaly. That's good. All right, collapsed spire on Tritonus. So this place has really good research. I feel like we need a temple for sure. Alright, so I know I counted this out, but let's look at this. So, crystal mines, extraction wells, moat harvesting traps. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. A temple would be here. And then 4 research labs, I guess? Maybe. We could do a research lab just like now. What does that cost? Where? Donde? Let's actually, let's do a temple. And build it now, make sure we have that. Because the temple, so here's the thing. Oh, a size 22 world. Interesting, for the Gruner. So, here's my question. Defensive pact between the two of them. That's fine. Look, y'all can help each other out. I just want to be left alone. And by left alone, I mean colonize all the space so that you can't get to me. Alright, so desert world over here. We want to get to Landine. If best case scenario, get to Zell Macdor. The Baol organism. The Panzer Marine Julius Honoris crew have traced the Gruner distress signal to its source, uncovering a crumbling Gruner research facility, hanging in orbit of an otherwise long-abandoned planet. The facility is reaching critical energy failure, having survived for millions of years on an extensive network of solar panels and decaying auto repair systems, all of which are now approaching terminal status. Shockingly enough, scans of the facility are revealing the presence of a single life form. The crew have dispatched away team and are ready to report. Enter event country event. The last Baol. Deep in the dilapidated ruins of the time-worn Grunner research facility, among the long-defunct computer panels and deteriorated research equipment, our ship's crew has made an incredible find. Pin-cushioned by nutrient tubes and critically failing life support systems, as one single organism, the last Baol, miraculously still alive, surrounded by the sludgy remains of other specimens and a row of cracked and leaking vats. Owing to our extensive previous archaeological studies on the species, we should be able to attempt to communicate with this last specimen. Then let us try. A visitor, can it be? The Baol shudders in its vat. But you were not the ones who put us here, though you come as the alarm sound. Have you come to give us peace at last? Perhaps. But we have a few questions. The Baol is silent for several minutes. Then ask. We have waited millennia. We can endure a moment more. Tell us about yourself. Long minutes pass before the Baol responds. Ourself. Yes, what is there to tell? We sat beneath the stars on soft earth, unfurled our leaves like sails to the sun overhead. We remembered every drop of water that quenched them in the parched summers, every shivering horror that blanketed them in the that blanketed them in winters. We bent in the wind as the stars wheeled overhead. We were uprooted, we were burned, we were sliced, we were left here. We watched our others rot in their glass prisons. What happened to the Baol? Again, the Baol was long silent before managing a reply. When the burners come, the entire colonies were silenced before the danger was known to us. Like a limb gone limp, nerves cut suddenly and totally at the base. And then we lost the next and the next and the next. One by one, their voices left the chorus. We lost our others. Their silence deafened us who remained. Can you understand, visitor? We cannot bear to hear more agony. Their burners were swift, like you, swifter. And before we could withdraw, they had set us all aflame, all burnt to ash, and the air filled with that gray agony, the dust of our lost. And would you like to join us? A sort of shiver runs through the Baol. You have the distinct impression it is laughing. No, we have lived too long in this wretched state. Now we long only for an end. Though first, would you tell us? We have been sealed here for so long, blind to all but this room, watching the stale air slowly wear the station down to its metal bones. Tell us, does our kind yet live? In a sense, they are no longer sapient. Slowly, almost imperceptibly, the leaves of the last bowl shrivel in on themselves just a little more. Perhaps that is best. The machine pumping mysterious fluids in and out of the creature's body begin to sputter and hiss. It is clearly on its last mechanical gasp, and the Baol will perish without it. Silence, yes, at last it approaches. We welcome it as our brethren did so long ago. Farewell, human. May your kin endure less agony in this world. Farewell.
Science Division reports a new breakthrough.
So, the Panzernator Agata is reporting they found something spectacular on Nimlon. Wait, this is completely unrelated. 8. On the surface lies traces of an explorative expedition of another civilization. Left behind are some well-preserved documents and artifacts. These proposed actions by Chief Science Officer Marcia Baculius is to send the text findings to homeworld for translation. There's also the possibility to sell them to a private collector. Translating
New
explorer's
sitrep.
text. Okay. Let's, we got a Corvette build speed, exotic gas refineries. We could get those, like, soon. Although, minerals, destroyers. Okay. So the Alpha Refuge. And relic activation now possible. So passive effects, pop, growth speed 10%. Ability to turn one non-Ecumenopolis, non-hive world, non-machine world planet into a Gaia world. Alright. So, do we do this with Terra? What do we do this with? Turns the planet to Gaia world by deploying gene-tailored plant life, injecting with the unique Baol ability of organic terraforming. Ooh. Baol life seeding on Terra complete. Wait, let's go look at Terra. Does it have the same continents? That'd be a no. Oh well. We'll pretend it does. Our environmental specialists are pleased to report that the terraforming process on Terra has completed. The planet has been successfully transformed into a Gaia world, owing to our deployment of laboratory-created plant hybrids containing carefully selected segments of the Baol genetic code. Once again, as a result of the process itself not quite fully understood to our geneticists, a number of new Baol population have appeared, plant-side emerging when terraforming neared completion. Hold up. New Baol. Ah, you're ugly. What are they? They're venerable. They're agrarian. Delicious. They're delicious. Pop housing usage, slow breeders, but they are venerable. Full citizens. We have -5 trait points remaining. Well, you're not good for them. The silhouettes discernible. Okay, alien barracks. Here we go. The silhouettes discernible from orbit are indeed buildings, and closer inspection reveal them to be of an obvious martial nature. While abandoned for some time, though very recently on a galactic timescale, Science Officer Tullius Nippius believes that the secret of alien tactics may yet be exhumed from beneath the dust that covers the decaying barracks and looted armories. A special project has been issued to study the remains. Okay, let's go here. Acknowledged. That's research project. Also, on Terra. What do we want to do on Terra? More food. More alloys. Ooh, more alloys would be fun. What else could we do? We could do a gene clinic. Bureaucratic We do need more amenities. Let's do a bureaucratic complex. It's the capital, for crying out loud. It screams bureaucracy. When you've got a bureaucracy. Alright, so let's get those construction ships cranking. Unidentified empire. Who are you? Let's investigate. So we're researching this, we're researching this, we're researching all of this. The sensor profile of a mid-sized vessel is briefly detected in the upper atmosphere of this gas giant. Research! So we'll get new Baol, which are full citizenships, colonization, all of that. Okay, they have a Gaia preference, but they are kind of ugly. But you know what? We rescued the plant
System
people.
reconnaissance completed.
It's all good. We're gonna have Gaia worlds everywhere. This is amazing. What are you doing? Lunar Prime Tomb World. Okay. Oh, wait, do our science people
Special
don't want us to do a
project
Tomb
complete.
World? Federated, multicultural, exclaves, incorporated, imperial hegemony, yeah, whatever. You, unhallowed ground. Terraforming will upset the conclave of exalted clergy. But whatever. Science officer, blah blah blah, has returned for the expedition, studied the rich biosphere and the seas beneath the ice mantle of Gerad. Jesus Christ. Our underwater probes have mapped the terrain and cataloged most of the life forms. Although this data may be of some use to our biologists, no particular discoveries have been made that would have any applications beyond that. That's unfortunate. Alien Barracks. Science officer Tullius Nippius's thorough xenohistorical analysis of the military installations on Athuna Va has yielded few tangible results. The base was constructed before the planet turned completely barren, but it is unclear if its current inhospitality is a result of armed conflict or some more peaceful or even natural processes. What can be deduced of their strategies and tactics in armed conflict does not seem to have been far in advance of our own. On the upside, Science Officer Tullius Nippius claims to have drawn much inspiration from the alien remnants. Alright, so we're going to send you here to move here. Have you finished your research of that yet? Not yet. Okay. So we have the last Baol, which is great. We have all kinds of people. Our pop growth speed
Construction complete.
is really good. Okay, and you need to just keep building star bases. And this construction ship, well, we want you to build a starbase there too, because we want that tomb world to be part of that. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so this tomb world is actually not something we can colonize. Oh my god, look at the mining districts. We'll wait until later on, but actually, we're going to just send you down here to build mining station. Alright, Nova Roma. Nova Roma. What do we want to do on Nova Roma? More food or more energy for sure. I'm going to say more energy. There we go. And now I have a tile blocker problem. We'll worry about that later. Okay. So Terra, we're building our bureaucratic complexes. Ah, yes, welcome to the capital. Gas giant ship. Active scans of Nimilon 10 have picked up what appears to be a large ship deep inside the atmosphere of the gas giant. Judging by the nearby debris, there have been several failed attempts to salvage this derelict in the past. Any ship strong enough to withstand such crushing gravity must be a magnificent prize, and Science Officer Marcia Bucilius has proposed a salvage project of our own.
New sit rep.
Let's salvage the gas giant, shall we? And I do want to talk to the people in Taurus Compass. Like, Space Vegas, y'all. We got Space Vegas. Hell yeah.
Anomaly found.
A remarkable array of gases are being vented on Fedima 1, ones not usually found on molten worlds. Some of these gases show promising industrial value. There we go.
Recon pass
So
completed.
if we take over like this planet,
Recon pass
1,
completed.
2, 3. Okay, that would be part of that sector.
Anomaly found.
Planetary body of Nimilon 10A appears to be covered in some manner of grayish substance, possessing strange properties and varying metallic composition. So if we go here, 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh, yes, this will be a sector capital right here. And then 1, 2. A lot of stuff. Extremophilia. Litharma and her crew have made a surprising discovery on Fedima 1. The molten planet is home to an exotic array of extremophilic microorganisms. These bacteria live deep inside the volcanic vents that scar the planet, thriving in the extremely high temperatures produced here. This unprecedented find is our first known example of organic life forms flourishing on molten planets. Moreover, the extremophiles on Fedima 1 are in fact responsible for the rare gases detected in its thin atmosphere, producing these valuable compounds as a byproduct of their metabolic processes. That's neat. We got exotic gases. Okay, you go explore. That's good. Okay, so that's pretty cool. You know what else is cool? We have other stuff we can do. Let's share. Yeah, subject stuff is dumb. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Voidworn 7. Mastery of Nature. Consecrated Worlds. I don't know. Anyhow. Well, considering we can make everything into a Gaia world, I'm not really worried about it. So, we're going to make every planet a Gaia world. Okay, we do want to take, like, some of these places. I don't think Runer is going to be... We'll expand first, because we don't want to piss off anyone. We want to keep our faction influence gain, like, really high. So what does this mean? Federated, exclaves, all refugees welcome, multicultural society. Okay, let's go to refugees. Refugees welcome. Okay. So that should be good.
Construction complete.
Please love me. Okay. So that should help with that. It's time to end the episode, but look at this. Ooh. The archaeologists working on the star petal have gathered sufficient clues and evidence to paint a reasonably clear picture of the station's final days. A stray asteroid impacted the station, knocking it into an orbit that would soon plunge it into the Baxum 6's atmosphere. Station-keeping thrusters could not compensate, and the command staff soon issued an evacuation order. Unfortunately, the station only had enough escape pods to evacuate a fraction of its passengers, and mass panic soon erupted. Those who were not trampled to death perished when the station's environmental systems failed as it drifted deeper into the gas giant. This is a space Titanic. That's hilarious. Okay, where's... Oh, wait. Mandate unfulfilled. Jeez, let me finish! Let me finish, please. Okay, thank you. No, pause the game. So to get here, okay, we have to build starbase here anyway. But then we do 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So it's the same thing. And we want to get to Jana. Popular rock. Oh, so yeah, we have the space Titanic, but there's still more chapters. Okay, we've gone on long enough. Hope you all enjoyed this episode. If you did, be sure to leave a like and consider subscribing to the channel. Also, be sure to hit that notification bell and join us in the Discord server linked down below. Thank you all so much for watching, and until the next one, this is Mikey Dare Panzernator signing out. See ya, nerds!